Good morning, dear students. Today we have a lesson which calls the Olympic Games. The first task is to read the text about the Olympic Games and to pay attention to the words that are bold. We can read together. The Olympic Games were first held in Greece between 776 BC and 393 AD. They were a series of competitions among different city-states and consisted of athletic events, such as running, jumping, as well as combat events, such as boxing and wrestling. The games were a time of goodwill. All conflicts between the participating city-states were postponed until the competition was finished. The modern Olympic Games began in Athens in 1896. 14 nations and 241 athletes competed in 43 events. Today, there are about 300 events and over 205 participating countries. Almost every sport is included, including aquatic events such as swimming. The games are regulated by the International Olympic Committee and are hosted every 4 years by a different nation. No Olympics were held in 1960, in 1940 and 1944 because of war. As the games became more popular, the Olympic Committee made some important changes. In 1922, they decided to hold a winter version of games. The Winter Olympics officially began in 1924. In France, in 1960, Rome hosted the first official Paralympic Games, a multi-sport event which allows athletes with physical disabilities to compete. This started as a small sporting event among British World War Second War veterans and 1948. In 2010, Singapore hosted the first Youth Olympic Games, which allowed athletes between age of 14 and 18 to compete. So, the beginning of the Olympic Games was before Christ in 776. Here was the beginning, and from that time it was the symbol of goodwill. It means that all wars stopped and they didn't fight with each other at the time of the games. Then those games continued and first they held in Athens in 1896, and they compete only 14 nations and 241 athletes, and there were only 43 sport events. Later today, now there are about 205 participating countries. At the same time, every sport type is almost every sport type included, and it involves aquatic events. And here telling that today we have different types of Olympic Games. They are divided as Summer Olympic Games and Winter Olympic Games. At the same time, we have Paralympic Games and Youth Olympic Games. Paralympic Games for the people who have physical disabilities, and Youth Olympic Games for the children and teenagers at age of 14 until 18. So let's find the meaning of the words from the text. We have here 8 numbers. We need to find the words in a bold and put them matching to their definition. The first one, sport events which include running, jumping and throwing. The second one, sport events in which competitors fight each other. The third one, sport events that take place in water. The fourth one, made to happen. The fifth one, injuries that make it difficult to do things that other people do. For example, walk. ex-soldiers. The seventh one, controlled. The eighth one, friendly, cooperative feelings. So, from the text, we can find the words according to those definitions. The first one, athletic events. Athletic events. Athletic events means sport events include running, jumping, and throwing. This is the first type. Let's see the second one. Fight each other. Fight each other, it is combat events. Combat events. Here is boxing, wrestling, competitors fight each other, participants fight. The next one, take place in water. It belongs to the aquatic events. Aquatic, swimming, water polo, diving, it's all aquatic events. The next one is made to happen. Another word synonym to this is held. Held means made to happen. The next one, injuries that make it difficult to do things that other people do. So, if it is injuries, it means that it is physical disabilities. They are not able to do something than other people that other people can do. Let's see the next one. The next one, ex-soldier. Ex-soldier is veterans. It's the same as we used to say in other languages. The next one is controlled. Controlled. Another word for the controlled. From the text we can find regulated. Regulated means controlled. The next word is friendly cooperative feelings. Friendly cooperative feelings, it is goodwill. Goodwill. It means the feelings of a friendship. The meaning of the friendship. When they don't fight, they work, they compete, they participate, and the war stops. The next, let's see. Here we have some events, sport events, and we need to divide them into some types. Archery, fencing, the 100 meters, the marathon, basketball, hockey, the discus, water polo, cycling, judo, the high jump, weightlifting, diving, rowing, the long jump, and wrestling. I will tell you the meaning of the words. Your task will be to divide it to the athletic events, combat events, aquatic events, and other. Okay, the first one is archery. Archery means sadaq atu. The second one is fencing. Fencing means sincerely su. The 100 meter, I think it's clear. Okay. The next one, the marathon, as the same as marathon. Basketball, basketball. Hockey, hockey. The discus, дегеніміз диск лақтыру. Water polo, су полосы қала береді. Cycling, велосипед тебу. Judo, қала береді judo. The high jump, биіктікке секіру. Weightlifting, it belongs to the our atletica. Diving, rowing, гребля, the long jump, ұзындыққа секіру, wrestling, күресу. Now, as you know the meaning of those words, divide them to the athletic events, combat events, aquatic events, and other. Let's see. To the athletic events belongs the 100 meters, the high jump, the long jump, as well as the marathon. To the combat events belong archery, fencing, judo. Aquatic events and the same a combat event is wrestling too. Aquatic events, it's water polo, diving, and that's all about the and other. It's of course basketball, hockey, weightlifting. They belong to the other.